one knew where Benny had come from. Animal control found him huddled under a broken-down car during his fur soaked, his ribs showing. When they tried to approach, he didn't growl or run, he just curled in tighter, as if trying to disappear. It was like he believed the world had already given up on him. When his foster family brought him home, Benny didn't explore. He didn't sniff around like most dogs. Instead, he found a spot by the door and lay down, his head resting on his paws. The sound of the rain outside made him flinch. It was clear Benny was used to being left out in the storm. Days passed, and Benny barely moved from his spot. His foster parents tried everything: treats, soft words, even leaving the door open to see if he'd step outside. But he didn't trust it. He didn't trust anything, until one evening when everything changed. The rain had started again, light at first, then heavier. Benny lifted his head, ears twitching at the sound. His foster mom, not wanting to startle him, simply opened the door and stood there, watching. Benny stood up. Slowly, hesitantly. Then, to her surprise, he stepped outside, and then Benny did something no one expected. He danced. It started with a small movement, just a step, a shake of his wet fur. Then, as the rain poured down, Benny spun. He leaped. He jumped in circles, paws kicking up water, tail wagging wildly. It was like he was remembering something good, like maybe, a long time ago, he had danced in the rain before. From that night on, Benny wasn't the same dog. The one who used to cower at every sound now ran to the door whenever it stormed, eager to feel the raindrops on his fur. He still had his fears, his quiet moments, but now he trusted. He knew the storm would end, and he wouldn't be left behind. The dog who once hid from the world had found his joy again. And whenever the rain came, he danced.